Hello, guys! Welcome. So, we're going to stream today. So, we're live on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Yep, live streaming right now, as usual. I hope you can hear me well. And so, we're gonna start with the game. I'm gonna turn off the background music because
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on
Facebook
2K Sports.
keeps
Kevin Harlan with you,
muting
joined
my
by Doris
videos.
Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge
Even I'm
reporting
using
courtside.
copyright free.
Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength on strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days, but I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Anderson, they're the wingmen. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. And it's Marantz in at the point. And for Utah, Mitchell on the wing along with Bogdanovich. O'Neal is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
I tell you, you
Hold
allow
on. Hold on.
Jonas Valanciunas space, and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Mitchell against Brooks. Conley with it. Takes the three. And it's Mitchell missing. Bogdanovich against Anderson. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Hits the jumper in space.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson a screen on O'Neal. Morant passes to Jackson. O'Neal with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant looking around. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Who?
That's his first foul. Utah's on defense.
Oh,
4-point game. And the foul called on Bojan
hold on,
Bogdanovic.
guys.
That's his first.
Hold on.
First foul.
Sorry. I have to answer an important phone call.
Jackson kicks to Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Takes it inside, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Brooks kicks to Morant.
Oh.
And another miss by Memphis. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. That would have tied it. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Utah trailing here. To the middle. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Grizzlies shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Man, current score is 96-91.
Jackson kicks to Anderson. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Jackson, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. It's Anderson with the drive. That one drops for him. And the Jazz with possession here. From deep. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Marantz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. And it's Morant missing. Utah leading. Here's Mitchell.
No. One.
Now Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside, Brooks. That one doesn't go. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Conley. Over Anderson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the left side wing. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Morant.
and have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Drills it from outside.
There you go. Not the best start,
What's
but
up,
maybe that's the
Geneva
shot that gets him in
9?
rhythm.
Thank you for
And
stopping
here's Morant.
by.
He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Morant outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Morant drives in.
Taking back the lead
Sir.
once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Ingles dishes to Gobert. Conley against Morant, and that one drops for him. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Morant, the bounce pass. Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Brooks finds Morant. Valanciunas inside. Covered by Mitchell. Anderson with the screen for Morant.
He got through.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. See you, young fella.
Jazz have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Utah is shooting 40% here in the early stages. Foul
And
on the shot, picks up 2
one.
points, so 1 free throw coming up.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Now, here's Ingles. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Bain, covered by Mitchell. Up top, Morant. Allen for the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving inside. And that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Now here's Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain, Ingles covering. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing
told you,
right
I'm a
now.
player.
He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Scooped up. Favors. And there's 2
Nice.
points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now here's Morant.
Oi!
He's got 6.
No, not today, Jabaron.
Here's Mitchell. Going inside.
Yes,
Lays
yes.
it up off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
And they're
There's a
forcing the
lot
ball
of delay
inside, and it's working like a charm.
on our YouTube live. I don't know how many seconds is the delay, like
Tyus
20
Jones
seconds,
is
I
checked
guess.
in for the Grizzlies. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Come
That's tipped.
on, Clarkson. He's our boy here.
From downtown, Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oi! My pass.
Outside, Jones. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Here's Clarkson. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And creating a little separation.
I'm not
here,
even supposed to do a live stream today.
To execute at both ends,
but
you can build on this lead.
The missus
a guy who can be a little inconsistent.
went to work.
Game
so
to game, Clarkson can
I have
be
my
extremely
time.
consistent year to year.
Right, you consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Allen's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the
Grandpa
three-point
and
shot.
Grandpa are on it.
The first one falls. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line.
Hold on. Find something here. Oh, okay. Right.
Kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Passes it to Favors.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Jones drives in. Mitchell against Allen. They could use a bucket. It's deflected.
Oi.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz leading by 12. Mitchell outside. The Jazz with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Valanciunas. They double him with Mitchell. 5 on the clock.
No.
Jones, no luck. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Favors attacking. And then Favors with the dunk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
That's our boy Clarkson.
The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones drives in over Mitchell. Again, the miss by Jones.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ingles, and the shot goes in. Ingles has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Utah taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
97-109. Jazz. Leading.
And always interesting.
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is
not paying attention.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Conley, then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Brooks with no one around.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
Clarkson kicks to Conley.
Nope.
And the Jazz another 3. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And it's Morant missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Clarkson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's stolen by Gobert. From deep. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Morant with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Utah leading by 21. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Over to the wing. Morant passes to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. And blocked. Off the glass.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Morant kicks to Jackson. Poked away. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Hammer it home, baby.
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Melton, defended by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Hey.
Melton passes to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run, and Anderson slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Goes up on the wing, and it's Morant missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Conley for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They get it back. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Bogdanovich, no luck. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Marantz upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
And that one good from Clarkson.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's
What?
starting
They
to
got
take
21
over.
points already?
Out to the wing.
Oy.
Here's Melton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Shots good by Clarkson.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Back to Jackson. There's the pass to Anderson. The three from Morant. Good on the three-point shot.
Man.
Morant's got 9.
That's okay.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter. In entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
And he hits the first of 3. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Bain, Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That one is off. No luck that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, man.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Allen surveying the D. Pulls it from the elbow. They get it back.
Oi!
Valanciunas with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Allen. And the shot is good. And Utah has possession. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Allen outside. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Alley, go! Alley.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand
Oh, super siya.
And here's Jones. Bain, covered by Conley. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Tillman. To the inside. Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Mitchell against Jones. It's Jones on the wing. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Mitchell looking it over. Into the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Jones dishes to Allen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell with it. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 21.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Over in the corner, Allen. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Driving the lane, and the basket by Ingles.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
Jones against Conley. Shot left block, buries the jump shot. Jones has got 6 points.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
Jones up top, covered by Conley. Now Jones. Down low. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. 9 points in the game so far.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside.
Oh,
Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
And so it's Utah in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half, such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what he does for your offense. And it's just about time now for the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The forwards for them, it'll be Anderson and Jackson Jr. Marantz in the backcourt, and at his side is Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. The Grizzlies have shot 50% from the line today, 3 for 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. The pass to Jackson. Over O'Neal. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
The Jazz haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Since you said it, we'll make a mistake.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
And the basket by Jackson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
You have to prevent Mitchell from driving. This guy too quick and too crafty once he gets into the lane.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Over O'Neal. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
No. He got it to drop.
Goodbye and good night.
Jackson, a screen on Conley. Here's Marantz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marant's got 14.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Marantz against Conley. Now here's Marantz. 14 points for him. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. It's good. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Mitchell. O'Neal trying to break free. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now.
There you go.
It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
How impressive is the catch-and-shoot game of Donovan Mitchell? I'll tell you, you better be there on the catch or he's going to make you look silly.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Conley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Fades away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's. Conley with it. He's picked up by Marantz. Conley's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
But they recover it. It's Anderson with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Utah has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Good work there as it goes. Clarkson's got 26.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Brooks for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Jazz have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And Anderson kicks to Marantz. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marantz got 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pasa kasi ng pass eh.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant finds Jackson. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell is doubled. Here's Gobert. The three-pointer no good. Anderson wide open. That one a little long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Clarkson, and he has 28 points for the game. A second chance effort. Anderson with the block.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And he drives in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Anderson passes to Jackson. Now, here's Morant for three. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
On the wing, Mitchell for the three. But he recovers it. Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant kicks to Anderson. Outside Jackson. Lets the three fly. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Marantz against Mitchell. Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Favors.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Melton. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Ingles can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anderson passes to Jackson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Ingles outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Mitchell passes to Favors. Stolen by Mitchell. Ingles, the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Moran finds Jackson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Grizzlies have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And that one misses. He's off on the second.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Up top, Morant. 20 points for him.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
He takes it in, and the basket by Ingles.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Morant outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Morant.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
The Jazz shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Allen's shot is off. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Allen outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Marantz against Mitchell. This one for three, and it's Marantz missing. Utah's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the basket by Ingles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant outside. Now the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Mitchell. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Valanciunas is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Their score is up high again.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. Favors passes to Clarkson. Clock at 6.
With that.
And here's Valanciunas. 23 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tillman. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Conley with it. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Thomas, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Thomas. The dish now to Ilyasova. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Clark left side. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Thomas. Now Ilyasova. Passes it to Niang. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Melton. Kicks it out to Jones. Launches it. The three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Melton.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Thomas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
That's good from Thomas. Here's Jones. Now here's Winslow. Good on the shot. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Oni with the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Ilyasova against Clark. Back to Winslow. He tries for three. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the wing right side. From deep, Thomas. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Jazz.
Nope.
It's offline from half court.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Melton, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thomas, no luck. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the paint, here's Tillman. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Thomas. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Clark, the pass to Melton. Picked by Clark with the drive. Melton's shot is good.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Oh, he made it, Doris!
Wow.
He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow.
Okay, another one.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Tillman. Back to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton from deep. The rebound by Morgan.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Offensive rebound and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Oni. Off target from outside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And there's the drive. Count it, good. And here's Winslow. Pass to Melton. Here's Tillman. Makes it off the glass.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. Here's Melton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Doing it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Conjar's checked in.
141, 129. So let's see if we can replicate that.
The pass to Tillman. In the corner, Winslow with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. And for Memphis, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. From down in the low post, it goes.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Oney. And Utah turns it over again.
Michael, hello.
Here's Conchar. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
Huh? Oh, later.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
They're scoring.
Thomas gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field.
Memphis needs to score 129.
Winslow with it. Clark finds Winslow. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. The offensive rebound. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Conchar, the pass to Winslow. And the 3 off target. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
To the inside. Tillman's shot is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ow. Hold on, guys. Be right back. we're back. My kids
And the Jazz with possession here.
Like,
that's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, just fighting an uphill battle. The turnovers forcing them to lose ground.
Memphis moving it around. There's the feed to Jones. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
On defense, the Grizzlies. And Utah turns it over again.
Oh, what?
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Steps back. Now Winslow. It's tipped. They get it back. 3-pointer on the way. The rebound by the Jazz.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Those are the coach.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. On the wing, Winslow. Here's Tillman, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Tillman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
With the chance to keep this run going.
And how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
A nice shot by Winslow.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Jones. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Oh, because it's the starting 5 are back.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now here's Brooks. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Tillman. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Inside. Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Jazz leading by 16. And here is Thomas. Five to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Down low, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Thomas with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Stolen away. And Utah turns it over again. Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now
Shoot it!
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the
Get
win.
it, shoot it!
A confident win and one where they clearly
Seriously!
showed greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance,
Okay.
particularly here at home.
129, 141. It's crazy. Why didn't you shoot it?
More confidence.
All right, David, thank
It's
you.
okay.
Thank you
We
for
won.
joining us. That'll do it for now.
But yeah,
Greg Anthony,
that's it
Doris
for tonight,
Burke,
guys.
David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific
Yep.
crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
All right, yeah. So that's it for tonight, and I'll stream on Monday.